AskReddit by Michael Scott Smug. What isn't a cult but feels like a cult? Some dog owners groups on Facebook are very culty-like. Got banned from one group for not crate training my pup. I like her sleeping in my bed as it helps with my anxiety. Yep, and they can be completely nutso in either direction. Some of them are all micromanage every moment of your dog's life, constantly showing dominance so that it knows you're the alpha. Flip it on its back twice a day and stare directly into its eyes until it looks away in submission. Take away its dinner every now and then and make it watch as you throw it all in the trash, just to keep it from getting too comfortable. If it doesn't respond to hand signals and commands in 6 languages, you've utterly failed. And others are like, if you have any rules or boundaries whatsoever with your dog, then you're basically cruel and evil. Your dog's needs and desires should be prioritized over literally everything and everyone else in your life, including your other pets, your spouse, your children, and yourself. If anyone is allergic to, scared of, just not a big fan of your dog, you should instantly cut them out of your life, because your dog should be your life. Audi ownership, at least in the UK. I had an Audi Q3 as a hire car recently, and other Audi drivers were suddenly letting me out at junctions, offering me parking spaces and even stopping to talk to me as if we'd known each other for years. I'm actually serious about this. It was weird. I add Jeep owners to this. They leave ducks on each other's Jeeps. Why? Mommy groups. And even specific groups. Like a cult within a cult. Joined a cloth diapering group. I was excommunicated for using Pampers at night. Breastfeeding? If you aren't nursing till 4, bye. My wife just left one. For a while she found some feeling of belonging when she was feeling lonely at home. However, it wasn't worth the toxicity. Even by social media standards, there were some shitty indoctrinated people in there. My condo association. No, I will not host the ritual at my place again this month, Dave. My wife worked her way up to president of our condo association. She's so anti-hoa that she has basically made it non-functional and doesn't enforce anything. One of our neighbors is also anti-hoa and he got elected as treasurer, so now they have majority vote on the board and overrule the other voting member, who is a snobby, hateful old lady. Edit. Thanks all for the kind words. I want to clarify, when I said that my wife has made the condo association non-functioning, I'm referring to the petty bullshit like welcome mat size and thickness that the previous HOA board seemed overly obsessed with. As a result, they ignored a lot of building maintenance, and my wife is solely focusing on upgrading and fixing issues that were ignored for years or even decades. Edit 2. I think I've married Ron Swanson. Adults who are obsessed with child actors. On that vein, child beauty pageants. Webkins was the cult back in the day. Gaia Online, Club Penguin. Stan culture. The weird obsession over celebs is alarming. Yeah, that's so weird. Why would anyone care what a celebrity is doing after we turn the TV off? The essential oils cure everything people. Those are cults according to Byte model. Pit percussion. Yay. First it was, those drumline guys can't read real music. Then it was, look at me, I can play 4 mallet marimba. Then I went to try out for Phantom and a guy there was like, look at me, I can play 6 mallet marimba. Then he floated into the air above everyone and transcended into the light. Fucking pit percussion, SMH. Edit. Thank you for the awards, musician fam. I live in Orlando and Disney people are crazy. Why do I feel like a disproportionate amount of people I encounter on Reddit are from Central Florida? Herbalife. Edit. HMU if you want to lose some weight without diet or sports. Gaterra. Fish. Edit. 46 shows myself. I've been to 6 shows so far this year in 3 states. I agree, lol. Those insane pro-breastfeeding groups are very cult-like in my experience. Not bashing breastfeeding, I did it myself. But so many women in those groups talk about formula like it's literal poison. Similarly, those crazy free birth types. My mom had to give me formula because she couldn't produce enough for my fat ass. I was born 10 plus lbs, but all the Navy moms gave her shit blaming her and formula for me being fat. Amway. Orange Ethery Fitness. Splat points, red zones, the whole shebang. Jared Leto in general. He sells t-shirts that say yes, this is a cult. Also, it is the band's motto, sort of. Example, https://twitter.com/607secondstomas/status/609623390726799936. Pyramid schemes. The Andrew Tate crowd, I'm looking at you. MLMs. The brainwashing is real. Edit. Wow, did not expect so many people to relate. Thanks for the awards. They might actually meet the criteria for being a cult, actually, depending on the group. People who play Quidditch. Do they run around with a broom between their legs? What would be the point? The Andrew Tate fan club. I was happier not knowing about this. My cycling club. Deleted. Not gonna lie, it does seem that way sometimes. Especially with the way the voting system is actually used to push up certain opinions and hide others. It definitely creates the same echo chamber effect a lot of cults do, creating a lot of unrepresentative worldviews. Crypto. Especially the way they react when you start asking too many questions. Instagram influencer followers. An influencer with a committed following can do absolutely no wrong, and any criticism results in the offender being absolutely bodied. Dedicated extremist fans. I found that Stephen King fans are very cult. Why, I remember reading something about how he is the god of horror genre and every he has written and will write is absolutely gold. He can never write a bad book. Edit. It seems like some people have missed my point. I'm not saying all fans of Stephen King are extremist. I'm a pretty big fan, but I judge the book after I read it. In reality, pretty much everything has this type of fan following which is borderline cultish. Stephen King was the first example I could think of. I like his books. I've read every one. I could name half a dozen that are just fucking awful. And more that aren't great. Take your pick from any MLM. They suck people in and create this giant sisterhood where people get addicted to all their new friends. The moment you want out of the pyramid scheme, they turn on you in a second. You get so many hateful messages from most of them, and sometimes people choose to stay out of fear of losing everyone they've grown close to because they alienated everyone else in their life. As someone who owns an iPhone, AirPods, Apple Watch, AirTags, Powerbeat Pros, and many Apple accessories, Apple. The Church of Jobs is definitely a cult. I'm surprised Apple is still paying taxes and not declaring Tim Cook is a prophet. Tesla ownership. As an early Tesla owner, it gets embarrassing. To be fair, some people just like the car or the technology. A lot of car companies have fans. The cringe behavior is when Tesla or Musk can do no wrong. If you have a genuine criticism these days, you'll get attacked online. Plus, this relatively new meme and crypto overlap with Musk and his followers isn't helping. K-pop fanbase. Edit. This is the first time I got an award. OMG, thank you guys, I feel so whole. One person made 4 separate Twitter accounts to tell me to violently unalive because I said I didn't like Mamamoo, and that's racist apparently.